What's going on for all you guys today? I hope you're doing well. It's beautiful this way. It was an incredible sunrise. I mean, you talk a red sky. So I'm thinking we might get some weather. Later on tonight, I'm going to come back and do draw. So we'll run through all the signs real quick and see what messages we can get for all you guys. But for now, we're tuning our attention to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Aquarius, Aquarius. Thankful for the messages for all of our Aquarians at this time. What's going on in the world of Aquas? Aquarius. Oh, all kinds of cards. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to wait. What's going on for all of our Aquarians today? Aquarius, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs. Oh, you have a lot to say. You have a lot to say and you have nothing to say. Like, you're not going to say anything, but you have a lot to say. Boy, you have a lot to say. But you're not going to say anything. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's see. What's going on at home or at work? I feel as if somebody doesn't feel like they're being treated right. And I think if you feel like you're not being treated right at work, you need to speak up. All right, truth be told. I just think it's so hard to go into an environment where you dread it. You know why? Because it's just real clear that, you know, people just are showing favoritism, or they're ignoring you, or they're leaving you out, or something. I'm just getting the sense that there is something really, really off kilter, and you have got to speak up. All right. I mean, God, what an awful feeling to walk into, you know, a place and everybody kind of be all sideways about you, right? That's awful. All right, what else do we have for our Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All right, I am feeling as if you're doing the best you can to get through a situation, right? But it's just like pulling teeth. You know, there's something that you have to do, okay? And it will come to an end. And it's just like you just don't want to have to do it. But I mean, sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do, right? So I feel like this is one of those situations. So hang in there, even though you don't want to do it. This too shall come to an end, all right? Now, and a few of you feel as if, you know, you've just been hitting brick walls. Luck hasn't been on your side. Just lots of things going against you. But I feel as if it's a tide. You know, that's what I get in my mind. It's a tide. You know, and the tides, they come and they go. There's high tide, there's low tide. And I feel like right now you're in a low tide. But it's almost over, whatever it is. So I feel like you're just about on the brink of moving into a whole new direction. Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of changes that I think as you are moving through, you're not going to realize, I mean, just stuff that's going to come up that you hadn't even thought about. Do you know what I mean? Details. Whatever that means for you. So it's like, you know, you're trying to tie up some loose ends with something so that you can move on. But I just feel like things come up that you just didn't expect that hold you back from getting it done. All right. So if you are winding up on a big project at work, just when you thought you were finished, you know, all of a sudden you realize that, oh my God, but this whole major component hasn't been edited or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So you've got to go back and it's just like, just do it. All right. You're so close to the end. Just take a deep breath and know that this is going to end as soon as the more you put into it, and the sooner you get through this whole project, the quicker it's all going to end and you can move on. Because I feel like you're really done. It's over. You just want to be finished. All right, so let's move on to the tarot and see what's going on for all of our Aquarians out there. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Nice to have you guys in the chat. All right, we're looking at the Light Seers Tarot to see what messages it has for all of our Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So if you're an Aquarian with a major aspect somewhere in your chart, maybe you know someone. Who knows? I know a lot of Aquarians. I think just in general, a lot of Aquarians in my neighborhood, because Aquarians tend to be very quirky and strange and have a lot of really great friends, you know, because everybody's a friend to an Aquarian. I just think there's a lot of Aquarians in my neighborhood. All right, let's see what's going on for all of our Aquarians. One more shuffle. And let's see what your overall energy is. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Welcome, everyone. It's nice to have you in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button. Help my channel. All right, overall energy for our Aquarians. What's going on for our overall energy for our Aquarians? All right, we got a few things going on. So Aquarians, again, the whole work thing. I think you're trying to find a new job, a new way of doing something. I just feel like you're so overworked. I'm so done with work. Maybe you're burnt out. Maybe that's what I'm picking up. Is some Aquarians are just so done with work. So I think it's a matter, and here you come out here, you know, all upside down. So I feel as if some of you Aquarians are trying to think of new things, new ideas, maybe putting a new spin on what you're already doing. I just think you've got to inject something new into whatever it is that you're doing, all right? Hi, Laura Lee, how are you? Good to have you around. So anyway, Aquarians, yeah, I'm just feeling as if there's this real need to somehow spice up your life, you know, at work, you know, if you're bored, how are we going to take that and turn it around? You're bored, you're burnt out. Some of you may be in school with this Page of Swords, but I feel like there's a lot of other things you would rather be doing than what you're doing right now. So say you have a job in a factory, okay? And we'll use me as an example. I had a job in a factory. I hated it. But listen, it paid really, really good. But, you know, at some point, you know, I got to the point where I went back to school while I was working. I didn't like what I was doing, but I went back to school. And once I went back to school, then all of a sudden all these new opportunities started to pop out. So I think for some of you guys, you're thinking that way, right? So it's like there's more to you than what the job is that you're doing. So if you're exploring a new you, I encourage it. You know, I'm one of these perpetual students, so I'm all about take a class, do a workshop, whatever it is to learn something new. Even about something that you do. Say you do something really well and you've been doing it for years, right? And people consider you an expert in your field. But then you take this workshop and now you learn this new cutting edge technique, right? Now you're even better than what you were. So I just feel like a lot of you Aquarians are at that point where you're going to improve upon whatever it is that you are doing, or you are going to find something else that you really always wanted to do. Now, I do get the sense that there is somebody in your past, okay? There is somebody in your past. We have the Four of Swords here, and we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Magician reversed, and we also have the Six of Cups. I feel like this is somebody who, I mean, you guys go way back. I mean, you've been together for a while. Maybe you've had kids. I mean, I just feel as if it's been a very painful relationship that you've been involved in, especially with this Four of Swords. You know, and I feel like all those dots, see all those dots? It's like you keep trying, that's a knot, you know, of a real deep hurt that hit you. And it's like, all right, I'm going to just knot it together and we'll kind of fix it. And then, boom, all of a sudden we hit something else. And now, oh my gosh, that's another painful wound. But, you know, you're going to stick it in there. And I think you just keep, you know, hoping and fixing that, you know, as long as I keep fixing these knots, it's going to be okay. But it's not okay. It really isn't. And I think it's one of these things, you're starting to look at things a little differently. You're starting to, you know, try to come out of a headspace, because I get this very heady type of, I mean, with the swords, I mean, we have 8 and 4 swords. That's 12 swords. That's a lot of swords, you know? So I feel as if you internalize a lot of your pain, right? So, you know, that's something you've got to, like, communicate. You really do. Because I don't feel like it's really healthy for you to internalize what you're going through. And I'm getting a lot of that, you know, because I feel as if, you know, you might be telling yourself stories that may not be totally true. Do you know what I'm saying? And it could be like, oh yeah, he didn't come home from work. He was late. He was supposed to be home at 5:30 and he didn't get home until 7. Well, and it turns out that there was like this major accident and he was stuck in traffic for an hour and you wanted him to stop and pick up a loaf of bread or whatever kind of thing. But meanwhile, while he's late, you're coming up with this intense story of that probably isn't even true. And I mean, honestly, it may have just been traffic, right? So I feel as if you've got to get out of your head and this. I feel like you can have like imaginary type of scenarios. So make sure that you're dealing with facts, okay? And you're not letting your imagination and your thoughts get away from you. All right, Aquarius, really important to get out of your head. All right, let's see. Let's start over here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Aquarius. Aquarius. Overall energy for Aquarians at this time. So we have the High Priestess comes out reversed. I feel like there's things that, like your intuition. I mean, this is about your intuition. I feel as if you're starting to like feel like premonitions. Your psyche might be a little bit sharper than normal, and maybe you're just starting to notice a lot of synchronicities in your life. I just feel as if you are being, like really kind of tapping into like your psyche, your intuition, your inner knowing, trusting it a little bit more, which is great, to be trusting that inner tuition, that inner learning, that inner knowing. But the High Priestess, when she's reversed, she knows things, right? So when she's reversed, she's showing you things because she knows everything. The High Priestess knows everything. I also want to say, if you are a female, okay, a lot of times the High Priestess, when she comes up, it could be, maybe, you suffer from menstrual cramps really bad or endometriosis or something of that nature. That could be flaring up. Just, make sure you go see your doctor when you're not feeling real good. Down yonder, if you know what I mean. All right, so your recent past. I feel as if some of you, some of you Aquarians may be coming into a little bit of money, a windfall or something, and it could be something you're waiting for or you're hoping for. You're really anxious about whatever it is because this could help get you out of where you are. So if you've been feeling stuck, I think you're just waiting for things to turn so that you might be able to start moving in another direction. Some of you may be even thinking, gosh, I would just love to just take a road trip. I'd like to just get out of here. But it's like you really are counting on things to turn, this wheel of fortune to get you there. And the wheel of fortune, it goes around, things are good, and then then you get underneath that wheel and it's a little harder and then you come back up again, so, life is a cycle. And I feel as if right now you really, really need things to turn around. You really need life to kind of give you something a little bit more substantial, enduring, like a reason. Give me a reason to live, God, is what I get. Like, give me a reason. Give me a reason why I should stay here. Give me a reason why I should, and it's almost like this real, like, I get this, like, give me a reason. Tell me why I should. Why should I stay here? Why should I keep doing this? Tell me why. Tell me why. And it's almost like externally you're looking for answers that internally you already know. But I think it's one of these things. It's a mental thing. I get this. Why should I keep doing this? Why should I put any more energy into it? So I think there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of stress. Here I think you've got to start to let some things go with this Nine of Swords so that you can rest. And it's just because you want you want out. I want to go in another direction. I want a little bit more freedom. I need things to change. I need to have a lucky draw. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. All right. What's your current situation here, Aquarius? Current situation for our Aquarians. Ooh. We have the Five of Wands reversed. the Four of Swords. All right, so the Five of Wands. I think for, a lot of you Aquarians, you avoid conflict. I mean, and again, we're back to like, I would rather than, really let people know how I'm really feeling, I'm just going to crawl into my nest and I'm just going to knit myself another knot and everything will be better for a little while. We'll get through this one. But I almost get the feeling, you not saying anything and you being very internal is what's giving you a lot of anxiety, and you avoiding conflict isn't helping. I mean, you've got to speak up. People aren't mind readers. They don't know. All right, we're back with the Page of Swords here. Some of the same cards want to keep coming out. Oh, and you come out here again, Aquarius. So I feel as if you need to open up to other ideas, other possibilities. I get this very narrow-mindedness with you right now, Aquarius. And I feel as if, it's self-inflicted. I mean, you're really safe here in your little nest, right? You've been hurt, but, you can fix yourself all by yourself. You don't need anybody else. I'm always dreaming that something better is going to come along. But I think you really have to be open, to hearing what other people's ideas are, suggestions. I just get you're very closed. No, I'm going to do it my way. No, I'm going to do it my way. No, I'm not going to do that. No, that's ridiculous. Being very, very cynical, very anti anything. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like people are trying to help you and you're being really shut down. And I'm also wondering, if you're in school, you might not be doing very well, and I think you could be doing, and you could probably be doing very well, but you're not doing very well. So let's keep going and see what else we have for Aquarians. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Hey, everybody, welcome. It's nice to have you in the chat. All right, I always got to look at the cards that fall down. So I've got the Three of Pentacles that's kind of hanging over you. I just feel like you're just doing what you got to do to make things work, especially at home. Okay, but here we go. Let's look at home for just a minute. We have the Two of Cups reversed with the Ten of Wands reversed. Hanged Man reversed. Page of Cups. Seven of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Cups. Ooh, and that Seven of Swords wanted to flip right over. So, there is this real need for you to let go of something that you've been hanging on to when it comes to a relationship, okay? This Ten of Wands, I mean, look at all that baggage, all right? Time to let that go, okay? Because this, I feel like you hanging on to something that probably happened a long time ago isn't helping anybody, all right? And I just feel like it's really time to let go of it. Just let it go. Something happened between you and your person. Maybe somebody had an affair. Maybe somebody, I don't know, like I said, did something. Who knows what they did? They went and they left you for 10 days with the kids while they went hunting. I don't know. I don't know. But I feel as if something happened between you and your person a while ago that you have not been able to let go of, right? Let it go. Let it go. Breathe. Let it go. So I just feel as if you haven't been able to grow because you've been hanging on to everything that has been negative, right? Why not look at the positive? Because I feel like there's a lot of positive that you're not looking at. I just, it's just like, it's almost self-sabotaging what you're doing here, right? So whatever happened between you and a person, I mean, I feel like somebody really hurt you. Look, they really hurt you with that Seven of Swords. They snuck around. They did something that really pissed you off. Out of nowhere, They kind of did something. But that's eating you up, whatever that is. And if you can't let go of it, you know, it's like this cancer growing inside of you. You got to let that go. I mean, what happened, it's over. You know, maybe you lost trust. Maybe you just can't, you fell out of love with them because of what they did. Whatever it is, I mean, it was enough to shift the dynamic between you and your person. But you're doing what you can to make it still work. You're still trying to make it work because you probably have kids, right? So for the sake of the kids, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Hey, Mama Bear, I'm glad it resonates. All right, let's see. King of Pentacles comes out reversed. Ooh, and the Ten of Swords. So, and then we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom. So your king, all right, let's say this is who you are dealing with, Aquarius. This is an earth energy. I feel as if at times they can be very unstable. They can be a little ruthless. This King of Pentacles can be a little ruthless. I think they kind of say when to go and what stops. I mean, so I feel like you're involved with someone aside from the fact that it's a very difficult relationship who really, is a very hard personality because the King of Pentacles, when he's reversed, I mean, that's stubborn energy that doesn't want to move. And it's like they're very grounded in their thoughts, their ideas, their opinions, whether it's right or wrong, doesn't matter. They're also when it comes to money, I think they kind of put themselves above you, so like they can go out with the boys for lunch, but you going out with the girls, well, why did you go to that restaurant? It was so expensive. Why couldn't you have gone somewhere else that was cheaper? Do you know what I mean? I just get the feeling like this energy here that you are dealing with probably is what makes you so sour. Because when we look at you with somebody who's trying to be really controlling, I just feel like there's a power struggle that happens between the two of you guys, because it's very different personalities. As an Aquarian, you're very open to, just lots of different type of ideas, thoughts, people. You're much more open-minded than a King of Pentacles, who likes things in the box and the structure. So anyway, I think that just kind of describes a little bit of who you're dealing with. But the Ten of Swords comes out. I see you really starting, because you're wishing for a new beginning. You're wishing that your life wasn't so filled with such anxiety. I mean, here, you would love to just walk away. Because you're not feeling the love from your person. You're not. If you were feeling the love, there might be this energy of trying to stay, but you're just not feeling the love. And out comes the Five of Swords reversed. And I just feel like you're not willing to like put any more energy. It's almost as if you have nothing more to give. You've given a lot. Look how much you've given. How many times you've given. You've given a lot, but I just feel as if, you want to leave, but how do I leave? How do I move? I just think that if you decided to go and started to just move in a direction, you would be surprised at what kind of support you would have, but you don't want to go not knowing where you're going to go. So I think to leave is something you always think about. I think you think about it a lot. I think you think about leaving your person a lot. And I think sometimes you plan it. At least in your mind, you plan it. Because there's a lot of solitary cards here where there's, a single person. You're home alone, right? Look how anxious you are. A single person. And think about this. You're involved with somebody, right? And here you are, all heartbroken, trying to fix things, needing to rest, right? Here you are again, single person. So you've been very alone in this whole relationship. Very alone, very alone, very alone. But here you are, okay? You remain open to trying to fix things. See, even though you've been hurt and you've been wounded, you're not willing to just throw in the towel because you have kids. So for the sake of the kids, I feel like you continue. You continue. Hi, Norma. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. Wow, that was an intense reading, Aquarius. I think we need to get some advice. What you say? Some advice? Yeah, and so, yeah, you're really in your head. What to do. But see, this is your current energy, right? I mean, you're in your head about what to do. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I really would like to make a decision, go in another direction. God, wouldn't it be great just to like be young again, not be so stuck with these responsibilities, right? Your intuition is asking you something. It's asking you to quit allowing people to hurt you. It's asking you to quit hurting you. Do you know what I mean? Because you also are hurting yourself. So it's time to heal. Okay, I feel as if it's really, this is now upside down. I love the cards. I feel like it's really time for you to really apply some healing to you. All right, whatever it is you need. Oh, my goodness. Self-love would be amazing for you. A weekend at a spa. You know, go hang out on the beach. Yeah. So I feel as if there's an ending between you and someone. Because this person, they've cheated on you, they've hurt you, they've lied to you. And I feel as if part of them see you as like a trophy. Do you know what I mean? So be careful. I feel like it was... Oh, I knew that was coming. I could feel that sneeze. So there's definitely a need for something to end. All right? Something needs to end. You know, here we have a King of Wands energy, and he's reversed. We have two men here. Okay, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was another male energy involved. This could be about two men. But anyway, I feel as if you need to end a relationship with somebody who does not honor you. They do not honor you. And I think it's up to you to make the moves. We have this Knight of Swords here. I never liked this Knight of Swords, okay? Because in this deck, it's like, see, he's got this, it's like a compound bow, but there's no arrows. He's already shot his arrow and now he's gone. So be careful that somebody doesn't try to hit you with something. All right? I feel like that could be a total side note. But I almost get the feeling as if, yeah, somebody tries to... It's almost as if when you're doing something that you're in the limelight or whatever, somebody's going to try to shoot something at you, okay? Whether that's bad energy, you know, some kind of remark, something. Be very, very careful. I feel as if you will know who this person is. But it's almost as if somebody sees you getting all of the attention and they're going to try to throw something out to kind of diffuse some of that good, that's, you know, good attention that's coming around you. Because, you know, for some of you guys, people see you. People really, really see you. So with being seen, okay, and being out there, you also have to develop a thick skin. And I feel like this Knight of Swords is kind of telling you, you know, Aquarius, get that thick skin going, all right? Because there's a lot of people are going to be watching what you're doing, and they're going to criticize you, you know? So, again, thick skin for some of you. All right, strange messages, Aquarius. I think I'm going to end it here. I hope it resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. I'm going to come back on later tonight to do a quick draw, so we'll see what the quick draw energy kind of pulls out for all you Aquarians. Now, there are a few of you in the house. I just want to remind you all that I have my magic hat here with all these names of everybody over the last 3 months who have been asking me to put their name in the magic hat to win a personal reading with me. If you would like a chance to win a reading with me, just write Raven, put my name in the hat. Raven, do a reading for me. Raven, I would love a reading from you. And then what I would do is on November 4th, new moon, I will pull a name out of that hat. And it could be you, and I'll do a reading for you. So just let me know if you would like that. Laura Lee, this resonated. Norma, nice to have you here. Mama Bear. So listen, there's a few of you guys in. I've got my tarot cards out. I'm open. Would you guys like any readings? If you guys have any questions, let's throw some cards. All right, Laura Lee, I'll put your name in. For sure, I'll put your name in. Anybody have any questions? Norma, you want to be I'll put your name in the magic hat. I will. So Laura Lee and Norma, I've got a little piece of paper just on the other side of my iPad. So I'll be sure to do that. All right, anybody have any questions? And Molly, absolutely, Molly. Molly, how's your daughter? How are things going between you and your daughter? Things kind of mellowed out? Naomi. Hey, let's find out when love is coming for Naomi. Oh, good, Molly. Good to hear. All right. Let's see, Naomi, dear universe. Naomi would love to know what's love looking like for her. What's coming around for love? Ooh, we have us. A King of Swords. All right, I want to show you all my cards here, Naomi, because I'm a very honest tarot reader. We have here King of Swords. This is air energy, so this could be a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarian. I feel as if this person, if you don't know who this person is and they're coming towards you, just know that they're not coming. I think they would want to be more your friends because they're not into any kind of commitment with this Hierophant reversed. All right. So I feel as if the next person that's coming towards you, maybe, you go out on a date, but it's not for a heavy duty romance. So I don't see love on the horizon as far as a solid commitment for you real soon. All right, Naomi? Laura Lee, I'd love a question. Is the job I'm looking at and relocating suitable for me or not? All right, Laura Lee, let's see about your job. What's going on for Laura Lee's job, dear universe? Grateful, thankful. Yeah, Naomi, that King of Swords, real smart person. Really smart. Could be sharp-tongued, all right? That comes to mind. All right, Laura Lee, we're looking about her job. What's going on with her job and her relocation, dear universe? What's that looking like? What does Laura Lee's job situation look like? Ooh, there's money in it. I think you're going to be very happy. All right? But here's the thing. All right? I feel mixed emotions for you, Laura Lee. I feel as if in one sense, you're really, really happy. On another sense, you're going to miss all your friends. And, that kind of throws you off. It's like, so there's mixed energy about like, yeah, I'm really, really excited about going, but at the same time, I'm going to really miss a lot of what I've got here at home. But I feel as if right now, with this Three of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Wands, if you are that much on the fence about whether or not you want to go, don't be afraid to reach out for something else, all right? Because there may be yet another option within your relocation that might be a little bit better. So I just get this real bittersweet type of energy. But no matter what happens, I feel like the end result, it will be better for you. Yeah, and There's one, I mean, here with this Page of Wands, you don't really like this offer with this job. I mean, there's something you don't like, but there's something else that is much, much better that you can reach for. So yeah, a mixed bag of tricks for you, Laura Lee. Let's get one more card. Let's get one more card, because I just see a mixed bag for her. Final outcome. Final outcome for Laura Lee. Yeah, I didn't like that Ace of Wands reversed with the 3, because that's just like, ooh. You know what? I would just really look at, like, all the details. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's something about it that you're not going to like, Laura Lee. Anything else for Laura Lee? I see love. Yeah, I feel as if, you know, there is something that is much better suited for you. You know, so if you don't like what they're saying to you or their offer or their terms, don't worry about it. I think no matter what, you're going to make a good decision. All right, let's see. So, Norma, you suffer from anxiety. I'm going to share with you something that my naturopath had me take for my anxiety. And it's folic acid, high dose folic acid. And so, like, when you go to the grocery store, I don't know what it is, but I muscle test. I mean, I would take 6 of those little tablets of the folic acid to calm me down. There's just something about it. Pregnant women take it. So I'm just throwing it out there. All right, Norma, that folic acid is a real good go-to when you have anxiety. All right, but let's see. I know that kind of anxiety and panic. I mean, I suffer from panic attacks where I'll go into a store and, you know, like the line will just be really, really long. And all of a sudden I get like this choking feeling, like I can't breathe, and I'll just run out of a store. So I feel ya. I feel you, Norma. Let's talk about her anxiety. See, I don't see your anxiety stabilizing. I just don't see it stabilizing here anytime soon. So meditation, can I suggest meditation? I'm a meditator. Meditation changed my life. Taking a bath. I mean, the things I did to deal with my anxiety, Norma. I mean, I would run a bathtub. I would pour lavender. I would get bath salts. I'd have candles. It would smell amazing and everything. And I'd get in that tub and pop right back up. And I would make myself sit in that tub. I mean, I would make myself. I would get a timer and I wouldn't come out for 5 minutes. And now it's one of my favorite things to do is to soak in a hot tub. So, you know, I feel like you really have to work at it, Norma, you know, and really some of it could be try the folic acid, because honest to God, it's like a miracle. All right, so I wish I had better news for you, Norma. You just had a hysterectomy. Yeah, see, I feel like you're me about 5 years ago or 10 years ago. I had a hysterectomy, the whole 10 yards. You'll be all right. You just got to work on it. I mean, honestly, I suffer from depression, big time. Suicide, this is why I have a star for hope. You know, I've suffered from it all. Anxiety, it's kept me from going out. All of that, I've suffered from all of it. And I really, really work on it. Really, really work on it. Yeah, the flower essence. I love the flower essences. Try those. There's so many good things out there, Norma. You just have to make that decision. And it's not easy, you know, so, but there's a lot of support out there for you. Let's see. Let's see, who else do we have? Let's see, Mama Bear. Did Mama Bear have a question? Let me see. Mama Bear, Mama Bear. Mama Bear would love a reading. All right, I'm going to put your name in the hat, all right, Mama Bear? Let's see. Yeah, try the flower essences. I love the flower essences. Folic acid, I'm telling you. It's this miracle. Like, why doesn't everybody know this? But you have to high dose it. You can't be afraid. You know, like I take 6 at one sitting. 6. Because 1 wasn't enough. 2 wasn't enough. I do muscle testing. I don't know if you guys know kinesiology, but if you do, you know, so you can't be afraid. It can't hurt you. You know, you can't overdose on folic acid. It's like eating, 5 pounds of spinach. Eat 5 pounds of spinach if you don't want to do the folic acid pills, but you get it at the grocery store for $5. It's a real simple solution. Yeah. All right, you guys. So listen, I am going to, if nobody else has any questions, I will pop off, but I will be back. Let's see, it's about 20 to 5 out this way in about an hour, a little more than an hour. Wait a minute, Molly. I need a job in November since my kids may be moving back. Molly, why aren't you picking up your paintbrush? Why aren't you making a tarot deck? Why aren't you, finding a new venue? Molly, you are so amazing. You are so amazing. Let's get a card out there for you. All right, Molly. Listen, I'm going to pull together a tarot deck. It keeps coming up that I need to create my own tarot deck. So I'm going to start working on that. No, I don't have to go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm home. I already been somewhere. All right, let's see. Molly, Molly, Molly. Ooh, Molly, did you see all those cards come out? So I see a bright new future for you. And I see that the job that you are in is not providing what it is that you want. So you have to have some real strength, Molly. Right? Here's your strength, okay? Here's your strength. It's up to you to just make the decision. When the Two of Swords comes up, this is such an interesting card. All right? Because the Two of Swords is about us knowing that we need to make a decision that is a really difficult one. So as long as we got a blindfold on, we don't have to make that decision, right? But I feel like you really need to take the blindfold off, Molly, and really look at your strengths. You have a lot of strengths that maybe the job that you have right now can be carried into another job, one that's more in line with what you would want to do. So I really, really encourage you to pull on your strengths, because by pulling on your strengths, Molly, is where you're going to find everything you want. All right, so you have a lot of talent. It's time to use it. This is the universe trying to get you to move on. All right, right? Laura Lee, you studied the Australian bushflower essences. Wow, I would love to learn those. They're really remarkable. Strength, you got it, Molly. Pull on your strengths. All of them. All right, so anybody else out there? Look at this. Out comes the Scorpio card, and I know you guys Scorpio. Out with the old, in with the new, Molly. I had a friend tell me, she was trying to encourage me to do, my art and things of that nature. And I would come up with all kinds of excuses, right? I mean, there was always, I had a reason for everything why I wasn't going to do it. And she stopped and she looked at me and she says, you know what? All you need is a table. Oh, truer words were never spoken. Truer words were never spoken. All you need to do is sit down at a table and start doing you, BS, you don't know what to ask for? Should we just pull a general card for you? We can do that. Want to just pull a general card? Let's just see what's going on. BS doesn't know what to ask for. Sometimes the readings are tough because you just don't know what the tarot is going to say. Dear Tarot, what does BS need to know? What does BS need to know? One card. Let's see. What does BS need to know? So I feel as if there is a situation that you want to move forward in, but you think it's too much of a risk. So you're afraid to make some kind of a start because of the risk in it. Yeah. And there could be some controversy because you don't want to make this start. So I feel as if there's something around you, you know, that you don't want to take a risk with. Two old sons and many lives. We know of 4 lives. That's intense. You know of 4 lives together. So with that, you know, I guess you guys are really pushing through a lot of karma. But, you know, I do see it's like you just don't know whether or not you want to do this again. Because it's hard. You know, these kind of relationships where, you know, you've lived lots of lifetimes, all that stuff comes up for you to figure out. Let's get one more card for BS before we move on to Laura Lee and Mama Bear. I'm so glad you're still here, Mama Bear. Mama Bear, you got any Capricorn in your chart? I'm only asking because I keep feeling that Capricorns are going to meet someone over the holidays. So I'm just wondering if you got some Capricorn. All right, Laura Lee, let's see. One more card for Laura Lee. Ooh, I'll study it online then, Laura Lee. Ooh, out comes the 6 of Swords. I feel like it's time to move towards calmer waters. You may actually be taking a trip. You might be taking a trip, BS. And Laura Lee, both of you guys. Because you guys both are coming up. Either that or somebody really wants to take a trip. Pretty badly. Pretty badly. And I think you really should do it. Now, I'm going to err on caution here, okay? I think it'd be really important. I'm all about going away and taking a trip, self-love kind of thing. Be careful if you go away with somebody who, if this is somebody who maybe you just kind of hooked up with. I feel like they're a player. With the Devil and the King of Wands, they're going to come across like, you know, they're your everything. Ooh, be very, very careful. Very careful. Thanks, Laura Lee. I'll look them up. I will definitely look them up. All right, Mama Bear, I want to turn my attention to you. Let's see, Mama Bear, will there be a significant other in her life? Thanks, Molly. I appreciate the 10. Thanks lots. All right, wait a minute. Let's see. Mama Bear, Mama Bear, Mama Bear. Is there somebody by Christmas coming for Mama Bear? Somebody for Christmas coming from Mama Bear. I don't see a Mama Bear. Nope. And I also feel as if Christmas might be a little tight for the money, all right? But don't feel bad. I don't think, you know, this isn't a Christmas to spend a lot of money. It's about living it. All right? But no, I don't see it. I wish I did. I wish I did. All right, Laura Lee, you have another question. It's about your love life. What's going on in your love life? What is going on in Laura Lee's love life? Dear universe. what is happening? What is happening for Laura Lee and her love life? Hi, Jenny. How are you? Good to have you. You're kind of snuck in between everybody. All right, let's see. Laura Lee, what's her love life looking like? Laura Lee. What's Laura Lee's love life looking like? Laura Lee. What's Laura Lee's love life looking like? Ooh. Are you ready, Laura Lee? All right. I have Out Comes the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. And she is reversed. So you put in the comments that you've been single, celibate for 11 years. And I feel as if somebody could quite possibly come in with the lovers. And when they do, it's so funny. I get you being so nervous and not knowing what to do. But you're going to want to be with this person. So I think your prayers will be answered here, Laura Lee. You know, just be careful that you don't get involved with somebody who cannot commit to you completely. All right. So, you know, and if you do, I feel as if they can make you celibate for another 11 years. Yeah, this is a Prince Charming, but I don't like what I see here. I mean, this is somebody who could really, really charm you, but in the end, they could end up hurting you. So be very, very careful about this next one. All right. And this could be why you err on caution. So somebody might be stirring. This may not be the person, but I think it's funny. I get this unblocking for you. Do you know, Laura? I get like, this is like, it like starts this whole like a domino effect. Hold on a second. My cat really wants to come in. Hear her screaming and screaming. All right. Yeah. See, this person would leave you feeling unstable. So be very careful of this next person. They could have Gemini in their chart. They could have Leo, strong Leo placement. I think you'll know who they are. They're gonna, you know, it's one of these things, Laura Lee. They are so charming that you're gonna be like, whoa. Like, you're too good to be true. You know, I haven't met anybody in 11 years, and now here you come. Ooh, be careful. Yeah, the stepping stone to the soulmate. It's like, it's not the first one you meet, but maybe the second person or the third person, you know, but it opens the door to the energy to bring somebody into your life. I think that would be really great. 11 years, it's time. Yeah, you're Prince Charming. But watch out for that King of Wands. Boy, and he comes up a lot reversed. Very much so. All right, anyone else out there? Mama Bear, single, not celebrant. Mama Bear likes to play. All right, you guys, anything else? Ooh. My cards are just kind of flipping out. Do I have time for you? Of course I have time for you, Jenny. What kind of question do you have? I'll just take a drink of water. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Jenny. Jenny needs to know what's coming up. Dear Universe, what messages do you have for Jenny Seventhal? Jenny, dear Universe, what messages do you have for Jenny at this time? What's going on for Jenny? Jenny, Jenny, Jenny. I'm glad you all are hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. Really appreciate you all. The donations, the energy, just the friendship. All right, Jenny likes to be prepared. All right, let's see what's going on for Jenny. Let's see what energies are going down for Jenny at this time. So Jenny, I feel like you have communication coming in from somebody who you've been waiting for. I mean, there's somebody who you've been wishing to communicate. Here's this King of Cups. I feel as if they're going to be in touch. Be in touch. Now, there's this energy of the Seven of Swords. It's reversed. It's reversed. So the Seven of Swords reversed. I almost feel as if, you know, it's funny. This person comes in. They've been wanting to contact you for a while, Jenny. They've been wanting to message you for a while. So there is definitely somebody coming through. Yeah. This could be a Pisces. But are you ready for that? You want to be prepared? It's a water sign. Yeah, and I think they're going to make you an offer. Maybe they want to take you out, but I think for a while now they've been wanting to get up the courage. So if they say, where do you want to go out for dinner, Jenny? Pick your most favorite restaurant. Don't even worry about how much it is, right? Go where you really, really want to go. Because they'll take you. They will take you. Oh, it could be a Scorpio. Boy, definitely you have some water energy with this person. Wouldn't that be great? You're welcome, BS. All right, you guys, anything else for anyone out there? This was fun. The chat was a really good time. All right, let's all be open. Ooh, open-minded. All right, you guys, listen, I'm going to pop off, and I will be back in about an hour to do a quick draw. I hope you guys will pop back and tune in. Those are always fun because those are nice, quick messages for all signs. Yeah, so stay tuned. I will be back. Thanks, Jenny. Appreciate that. Really, really appreciate the donations. They really help. Anyway, I will see you guys in about an hour. All right? So go take a break, get something to drink, get a snack. I don't know, hop in the shower, whatever you're going to do. Anyway, I'll see you in about an hour. I'll be back. Bye.